I knew Naz from 2001 when I was the director of the UK One World Linking Association, and he was a very valued trustee of the organisation. He served as a trustee until his death. He was an exemplary and vital trustee devoted to bringing people at community level together across the globe through twinning partnerships for peace, prosperity and justice. As a Muslim of Pakistani origin, Naz provided all and more than we could have asked for, particularly at a time when we were in desperate need of people of integrity, courage and wisdom, not least following the attack on the World Trade Center after 9/11. Under Naz's steerage and with his contacts and his support, the membership of UKAULA rose from 120 community partnerships to 350 in the space of 5 years. During his time as a trustee, we set up an all-party parliamentary group in Westminster under the chairmanship of Kevin Barron MP, and Naz brought a vital authority to the meetings that we held with senior ministers. These meetings resulted in government commitment of £10 million towards school partnerships, £5 million towards healthcare partnerships, and £3 million towards community links between communities here in the UK and communities in other parts of the world. He played a particularly important role when we had a meeting with Charles Clarke at the time that he was Secretary of State for Education, and the DFES, as it was then called, was in the process of writing an international strategy. Naz helped in the development of that strategy, as a result of which, central to the strategy, was the statement that by 2010 every school in England should have an international partner. It's true that that was not achieved, but nevertheless the political framework was there for that activity to take place, so that our children could grow up understanding the global context in which they are living and will work. Naz was central to the writing of that international strategy by the DFES. His wisdom, his experience, his sensitivity and his tenacity were essential to my organisation that was encouraging people of different faiths and cultures from the UK forming partnerships with communities in Africa, Asia and the Caribbean. He took his responsibilities as a trustee extremely seriously, and he worked tirelessly in preparation for meetings, but also gave an enormous amount of time between meetings, and his advice to me was hugely helpful. His skills in diplomacy were vital to the organisation, which was frequently working with people of contrasting and often entrenched views and of different intellects. His modest and warm style won the hearts of all with whom he came into contact. His contribution to bringing people together, not only internationally, but also here in the UK, was huge. For example, he was central to supporting an initiative that brought Christians in the market town of Marlborough and Muslims in Swindon together, based on the long-standing 30-year partnership that Marlborough has had with the Muslim community of Gunjur in the Gambia. This initiative ultimately enabled the Muslim population of Swindon to gain access to senior people within education, the police and social services in Wiltshire. Naz's death left our country the poorer, and I, for one, felt that I lost a true friend and guide.